G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me Jawoodle, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, where we're back in our millionaire challenge to get $1 million as quickly as we can, coming into the morning of day 27. I am well aware that tomorrow night is Horde night, but I'm trying to put all of my concerns about that on the back burner at the back of my noggin, because I have a mission for today that isn't really one that I've gone on before. We're treading new water, swimming new ground, and getting into a bit of a predicament, I imagine. I've loaded myself up with my auger, some repair kits, some rock busters, some fuel and stuff, also some coffee to get my buzz going and some food, but also all of the necessary materials that I need to make myself some stacks. I was talking about the other day how stacking ores gives you a ridiculous amount of experience. So with that, in fact, what I should do as well, I should also take just one learning elixir will do, I think, because I want to get all the rest of these piles here up to 6,000 so I can crank out some stacks, make a bunch of experience right off the bat, and really propel myself into the next kind of level of living. Overnight, I did go and get the last of the wood that I needed, so that's all good to go. But what I did also find while I was out there is a couple of cheeky deeky mines. So my nitrate mine, my lead mine, and my coal mine are just outside, which is 3 of the 4 that I have remaining. So I can go out nice and early. In fact, the morning chime has sounded, so it's time to get cracking. I can go get those, and then once I have that under my belts, then I'm pretty much free. If I grab the motorcycle, I'm pretty much free to go explore the world and see if I can find the desert. I know that the burn biome is off to the west. I know that the wasteland is down to the south, which means the desert is either to the north, which my inkling tells me is going to be the winter biome, so I think it's going to be out to the east. Out past Trader Jen, all the hot things are to the east of me apparently, both climate-wise and person-wise. Look how empty the hillside is out here now. I've done a damn good job of peckering down all of the wood. There's the nitrate mine just there, so I only need, oh wow, it's surrounded by iron. I didn't realize that last time. I only need, not very many of it. I only need what, like 3,500 out of use. That's pretty doable. So let's chuck in some coffee. Not the learn elixir, Josh. You want to get your rock busters instead. That's going to last for a full 10 minutes, so it should get me through all of the nodes out here and just start cracking along. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's okay. I'm willing to invest all of my time this morning into getting my levels up, because levels up comes with zombie killing, and when the horde shows up on my doorstep in not too many hours, I'm going to want all of the tricks in the trade helping me out. Quickly reload my augers. I've run out of fuel. I'm at almost 3,000. I've built myself, in fact, while I'm down here, I've built myself this little like hovel out to the side, purely so that when, not if, a screamer does show up, I'll have the opportunity to hear her first and then go over and shoot her in the soles of her feet with my shotgun. If I'm just like out in the hole directly underneath her, she'll see me first and call in all her friends, and that'll be bad. So if I can just have a little bit of cover, hopefully that'll save my life a little bit. Does hear her? No, no footsteps. I'm just panicking a little bit. I'm a little bit paranoid. Or is it really paranoia if she's actually out to moan for you? I definitely feel like nitrate is the harder one to get. It's already burned through all of my coffee bars, and I still haven't quite got there, but that should be just enough. No, I lied, need 250 more. It's like 750, I guess we're going to, somewhere about there. I just feel like you don't get much nitrate out of the ore that you do for the other kinds of ore. Like iron and stuff, you get it pretty heavily, pretty quickly. That should be just about it. Okay, where was the block I was just digging? Sure, okay, that one. But that should give me, there we go, 6,000. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. I'll repair you. I'll finish off a couple of these blocks because I kind of ticketed them a bit. I don't know, sometimes you're aiming at a block and the game's like, but wouldn't you rather break a different block? I'm like, no, not really. I'd like to stay where I was. That's a good little effort though. Alright, I need to get up and out of here then to get back up to the next ore vein before my rock busters candy wears out. Yeah, that's gone pretty well, I think. Off to a good start. Still got plenty of time on the rock busters, so we'll chuck in another coffee. Don't mind if I do, and get cracking on the next one. Refuel you as well while I'm at it. So this one's lead. There's another coal one just down the hill. And this isn't a completely fruitless venture. Like, I'm getting resources to make the stacks, which is one thing. But then I still have the resource. I'm not spending 6,000 whatevers to get experience. I'm just having 6,000 of the resource. So I can make myself, like, casings. So I've already got the casing. I make myself gunpowder. I can make myself bullet tips. I can do all the other things that I need to do to kill zombies with this stuff. Just to get a little extra bonus along the way. A little bit of sprinkle of fuck yeah. A little extra incentivization, which I'm all about. I could absolutely be bribed for basically anything. See, I think I was pretty right in my, Oh, wait a second. Shit! Okay, well, that's a mild problem. I can barely even reach her, but she has dropped some gums for me. But she also got a scream off. Oh, man. Okay, that's going to call in some issues. What I was going to say was, I feel like I'm justified in my, by saying that the nitrate was taking way longer to mine up than all the other stuff is. I think there's a zombie up there. Yes, there was, but I can't see. There's another fucking screamer. I might be in a little bit of trouble down here. I'm now trapped in a hole with no means of escape and a horde of zombies cruising in that's just getting... There's another fucking screamer up there too. I can't see through all the other bodies. If you could kindly decompose a little bit faster, that would be wonderful. I'm just firing pellets into where I think zombies are, hoping for the best. Get your rotting corpses out of the way. I can't hear any more footsteps, so let's just, I can't even pick up the framing as it's broken, so we'll go like that. Couple of groupie bodies, that's okay, and a cheeky loot bag as well, don't mind if I do. I'll actually just scrap you and take that screamer's body. I'll just chuck a frame back in there to try and protect from the next one that might be showing up. Right, okay, all said and done, not that bad. We got away with that just a little bit. I still need 1,500 leady boys, and you wasted the rest of my coffee buzz, which is rather rude of you. Oh, but it is going significantly quicker than it was before. I would have been done on one coffee buzz, but instead, Screaming Teddies had to show up and cause an issue. That should just about do me, I think. They'll finish off that block. That's given me, got a fat stack of 6,000 there, and some nuggies as well. Some extra little awesome coming out of that donut shop. Nice. So all I need now is coal and oil shale. Oil shale is nowhere to be found, but coal is just over the hill and far away like a freaking flock of ducklings. Up we go, all the way to the top. No more myrtles, please. No, we're all fine. I mean, I did hear a couple of different screamings, but like 3 screamers showed up and only a couple of regular zombies, so I'm not complaining about that at all. There's the coal. Ooh, it's actually... I didn't see this one before at all. There's a whole bunch of coal over here. All right, well, that works for me. I will take some coffee, though. I'll take another Rockbusters, which might be a little bit bold, given I do have to mine a whole bunch of oil shale at some point today as well. That was my last one. May as well use it now, though, while I've got a guaranteed mine sitting in front of me. And have to worry about it later. Probably refuel your auger as well, Josh. That might be smart ideas. There's not really much to talk about while I'm mining stuff, you know? The whole time down here, I've just kind of got my eyes peeled, hoping I don't hear the sound of a moaning myrtle upstairs that I have to go and deal with real quick. So most of it's spent being rather on edge. There's 9 seconds left of my coffee, but that's okay. I only need another, like, 1,300-ish coal, I think. I'm just gonna double check that. What do we got? Got 4,000, so... Okay, yeah, another 1,000 on top of that, go to 2,300. That should be all good to go. And then it's exploratory time. Jump in the gyro and see what's around. Hopefully stumble across some deserted desert at some points. If I don't, well then I guess I'll settle for having all the other stacks rather than oil shale. But I want the oil shale still to make all my petrol. I need petrol to have electric traps, to run on the horde base, get myself safe. There's a whole bunch of loopholes I've got to go through. And it all requires a cheeky bit of mining. This should be the last block-ish, almost. Oh my god, I misread it. I misread it. The whole other 1,000? Stuff it. I've got plenty of coffees. Put it inside ya and get an extra 10% so we can save ourselves some time. I thought I was so much closer. Ow, I just broke my face a little bit. Damn it. I'm also about to break my auger. Everything's breaking. Face and tools alike. Alright, that should be it. That's the last block there. And I'm down to 6,000. Got a couple of extras. Yep, no, we're all good. Look at that! What a productive morning. Other than the oil shale, we have everything that we needed. I forgot to put a plug in the top of the hole up here, so hopefully we're jumping up, climbing up into a whole bunch of badness. Anyone here? No, we're looking pretty spiffy. Alright, easy as you like. Let's head back home. I do want to go and drop off a bunch of the stuff I've just dug up, so like all the extras and things, so I'm rolling relatively light. But I should also grab some money to go find some vendos to hopefully buy some more Rockbusters candy as well. Because that extra, like, 20% I think on a Rockbusters candy is definitely worth the effort. Just leave you there for a tick because I will be taking the gyro. God, I hope it's to the east. If I spend the rest of the day just flying about, hoping to stumble across something that I actually need, I might be a little bit upsetty spaghetti about that. But let's not put any negative thoughts out there, Josh. How about you be positive and hopeful and just let the game dick you over like normal? We're all good to go. I'm just taking about $7,000. Don't need more than that for a couple of vendor runs. Always check Trader Bob's across the road while we're here. It'd be rude not to. Gotta keep up your neighborly relations. Make sure he still likes us enough to order in some good gubs for us. Like Rockbusters, thank you very much, bud. See, I gave you a chance to impress me and you actually came through. That means next time I'm out there with tens of thousands of dollars to play with and spending money when I definitely shouldn't be, you're the first person I'm gonna think of. All right, well, job done at home for the moment. Let's take off into the sky and see what's out to the east. Hopefully some sandy desert's gonna piss off an Anakin somewhere. But I need it. I want that slimy dinosaur juice that's buried underground. And I'm willing to dip my toes into it to find it. After my most recent encounter with accidentally pressing E, I'm now just pointing my nose in a certain direction, pressing the keys that I have to, and not doing anything else. I'm not touching anything. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not playing with any menus or anything. I have my fingers set, my keys are pressed, and I'm not touching E. Because if I die by falling out of a gyrocopter and I lose all of my dollary dues I've worked so hard to establish, I might just throw my computer out the window like a freaking Ron Swanson finding out about the internet and then crying in the corner for the next 6 months, because that would be devastating. I'm not okay with dying in the first place. Dying for my own muppetry, that's even worse. I can see the hints of a town, look at the bottom of the screen here. There is definitely a town out to the north out there, which I don't think is one that I've especially made it to before. Oh, I don't want to check the map. I don't want to check the map because I'm well high up, and if I bid this, I will die. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. So yeah, I don't think it's that. Look how straight of an arrow I'm drawing out of there too. Oh! Oh! There's desert! There's desert! Alright, get your finger back on the throttle so you can keep on trucking out there, or flying out there even. I'll go and explore that town another time. There's nothing out there that's really pressing right now. But that is Monument Valley. That is some sheer limestone cliffs that I'm very excited to go and rub my nose against. Nice! Fuck yeah. Okay, so I was right in assuming the desert was to the east. That means the winter should be to the north. We've established where the biomes are for the world finally after almost 4 weeks of living in this world. Well, no use faffing about then. Point the nose down. Oh, there's a town out there as well. Oh, with a hidden stash silo. All right, I'm going that way. I'm going over that way. I'd rather try and land on some tarmac than ditch my front wheel into a vacant skull and flip my gyrocopter over. So I head over that way. Some nice plateaus that are calling out to my base building urges. Oh, this could be a good innings. This could be a good wickets. Oh, interesting. I'm into the desert and I'm starting to overheat. My God. Come on, game, keep with me. My gooch is swampier than an alligator's homeland, but I'm trucking on. I do see a Wayne Manor in the background over there, but I don't see any trailer potatoes in this town, so I think I'm fine just to land. Potentially raid this farm just next to me, because it does have the secret stashes, but more importantly, I'm here to try and find some oil shale. That's the entirety of my adventure's reasoning. So we'll go and find some of that, hopefully somewhere nearby. Probably a job for the cheeky motorcycle, if I'm being completely honest, which I already have on me. Look at me pretending to be prepared. Chuck you down, have a little squiz around, have a little gander. Gotta find some oily, pearlescent rocky boys. No, that's iron. God, it's gonna be out here somewhere. I came all this way. Don't leave me hanging now. Oh, and we hit the jackpot too. Here we go. Look at that, there's like 6 nodes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 nodes of dinosaur juice. Look, I've just fucking wrung them out in the bottom of a colander. Happy about that. Real happy about that. Quickly bust you open because I want to check out the working stiffs. Loot and gogs on. Tier 3 shovey boy. Don't mind if I do. XP gogs back on. Nice. Alright, well, nothing else really for it. Coffee in. Also the rock bus. Make my life even better. Grab you as well. Fuck yeah, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's start digging up some stegosauruses. I'm almost done with the oil shale. Also got a bonzamate level up and need less than 100 more of the oily goodness. Well, I ran out of gas right at the last second, so finish it off with my pickaxe. Buying that auger was definitely a good call. I stand by that. 3 more. Nice. 6. Oh, I got more than I bargained for. All right, fair enough. And there you go. 6,000 of all the materials and some more shiny boys as well. I am happy with that. I need to now get out of this hole that I have dug for myself. Come on, please. There you go. There you go. I have plenty of experience of digging myself holes, but getting out of it is not really in my skill sets. Grab you. Just left massive craters all the way around the world from all of the nutrients I've sapped out of the ground. We're good? No screamers? So what? We had like a couple of screamers all at once, but other than that, it's been all pretty chipper. Oh. Something happened here. I'm sure I can figure it out. Some hapless zombie tripped over a cactus, got a spine in the doodle, and just died on the spot. Unbloody lucky. What you got for me? A book I've already read, 1 steel, and some dollary dues. Alright, listen, for a freebie, I'm not going to complain. The way you died, though, you should complain about. You got... I mean, I think I get screwed over by this game sometimes. You definitely got... Well, you got dicked. I'm actually going to take all of the resources that I have in with me to raid this joint real fast. Mostly because I want to be out of the heat and out of, like, the open air when I do it. So I'll quickly raid this joint, see what's waiting for me at the end, and do all of my crafting there. Because it only takes a matter of seconds. Or... do I do it now and then try and punch through there quickly with my learned elixir going? That might even be smarter. Okay, well, XP Gog's on. Learning elixir in. It's going to last 4 minutes, but that's okay. In fact, I got 1 skill point available. I'm about to have a whole lot more. I can't get the next one of you. Motherload would have been handy for everything that I just did. Can't go boomstick. Can go pummel Pete's. I'm not sure what the right way to spend that is just yet. So instead, I'm going to have my XP goggles on, learning elixir in. There you go. And I want to make 1 of each of you. So 1 of that one, that one, that one. All of these get crafted into a stack, and it takes 10 seconds a pop. But when it does craft, this should give me an absurd amount, 23,500 experience. I knew it was a good call. So as you go through, as you do each one, it halves the amount of experience you get each time. But it's 23,500 experience per stack. There's hundreds of thousands of experience points just out of this. Look how much that bloody XP bar goes up. It flies up. This was definitely worthwhile. Abso-bloody-lutely. So then all I have to do is go through once they're crafted, and I can open them again. I get all 6,000 back, and I can just repeat this process over and over and over again, get all of my gubs back in my hot little hands, and then do it all again. Oh, you just love it. So this now is my first repeat, the coal. Open you. Yeah, see now look, it's only half of what it was, so still like 10,000, so I do this a couple of times, and then, you know, it'll start being a bit more tedious and not be quite as rewarding as it was to start with. But as it is, like, easy money. Already got a couple of experience points under my belt for doing essentially nothing. I'm having a time. While I'm waiting for those stacks to craft themselves, I guess I may as well start just like punching through this POI, because it is taking a little bit of time. Like 10 seconds a pop still adds up when you're doing it, you know, 7 at a time. So it's taking me a minute per round. Some snakes are alive and angry at me. That's all right. You're almost done. So you're only giving me... Hello, bud. Missed ya. There you go. You're only giving me what, like 8,000 experience-ish now, so you're not quite as valuable as you were, but I will keep going as long as I have the learning elixir working for me, because that's just smart. And yeah, if we can like double up by also murdering all the inhabitants of this place and pushing through and get whatever extra gubs we can find as well, we're just gonna make a buttload of experience points. I've already got 4 points to spend. We might make another level out of this. We're really kicking some snacks. I'm only gonna have time for 1 more, I think. Just like when that wood stack is done, then all of my stacks will be done. Yeah, that's right on the nipple. That's so good though. That's so good. I feel like it's definitely an oversight. Like, I don't think that's the way it's supposed to really work out, but it's the way that it does work. So why not take a bit of an advantage about it? So you can go back to them. I'll break down this car. So they might like patch that for Alpha 20. I don't know. Take advantage of it while you still have it available to you in Alpha 19, I suppose. Because eventually that, I feel like it's an oversight will go. It's not really something I've done before, but I usually get told about it in the comments, and now doing it, I can see why people love it. Can't see who's waiting for me over here, so may as well just get cracking on it, not wait around. One through your noggin, and your hoodie boy in the corner. Splattering noggins and breaking buildings. Not sure how I feel about the building part, but the splattering noggins part, I absolutely adore. My inventory is real chock-a-block, actually. What have you got for me, though? Got some mods, which are good. Don't need Blundy ammo, but I'll take the rest of that. What is in your medical pile? Not a lot, but what I'm really here for is all the hidden stash in the silo, but also the working stis box. Some steel and some... Oh, I thought I had a stack of steel. It's probably out in the bike, or in the gyrocopter, rather. In fact, you know what? Hold your horses real quick. I'm going to quickly drop on down and just go and deposit some stuff in the gyro. I need to be looting, which means I need some space. Alright, got some inventory space now. Let's try this again. Gun store box. A mod, which is worth many hundreds of dollars, so always happy with that. Another mod there. Some armor, a gun, and some other assorted gubbins. That's alright. Not great, but not particularly terrible. Let's run back out of here. I have gone through as well. I've been harvesting up all of like the body piles and stuff through here to try and get some more bones, because glue is starting to become a bit of an issue for me with all of my mod endeavors. Drop down. Don't hurt yourself. I always hold my breath a little bit going down there because I don't trust the fall. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Have a squiz inside for... Now, okay. I suppose I can repair them up and sell them for maybe like $600 or $700, but that's alright. I'd have rather, this is the thing, I'd have rather like tier 6 gloves or something like that. Anything tier 6, even if it's a lower tier, that's what I'm all about. Everything is loaded up and ready to go. Alright, let's blow this popsicle stand and start heading home again. I'm a long way from home. But there was that kind of that town just out here, wasn't there? So might have a little squiz at that as I fly overhead like an ibis surveying a picnic, ready to ruin everybody's day. Head out that way, straight over the top. Some interesting POIs over here. I should remember this place for later on when I need... Oh, I woke all the dogs up there. In fact, I woke up that entire roof full of zombies and a pelican chasing me. Heard me mention ibises and he's copped offense to it because he resembles that remark. I didn't see a tradie up to the north in that desert town either. There's a lot of towns, not too far apart from each other, which is good. I like it. I like this world. So what have we got? We've got a... Well, I think that's a bakery, that looks like. It's either a bakery or a pawn shop, but it's... No, it's definitely a bakery. That's fine. If it was a pawn shop, I've been slightly tempted. What else is around? I don't see any traders, nor any noteworthy POIs at all, really. So that's what I mean, like that other town in the desert was pretty tempting. It had some pretty good gubs out there, but this one's just kind of got a whole bunch of bland, empty POIs, nothing really of note at all, which doesn't tickle me giblets even one little goosebump. Nah, alright, we're fine. Let's keep going then. Straight over the mountains and back home we go. I do need to start considering what I'm going to do for the Horde base. It's Horde night tomorrow night, which is going to get pretty dicey given I did just level myself up quite considerably. So the game stage is going to be higher than it's ever been. Clearly, that's kind of how progression works, Josh. Good job figuring that out. So I do need to potentially even put in some like electrical defenses, maybe like a turret on the roof for the zombie birds, or I don't know, some electric fences or things. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Swooping on down to go land outside my house, hopefully with reasonable proficiency, though I've learned not to back myself in for any of my gyro flying. Although that was about as good as I could hope for. Nice. Alright, well real quick, let's quickly have a chat to Bobby Boy and see what jobs he has available to us, because I have been kind of been neglecting him of late. So you have a fetch and clear 500 meters away. It's a bloody waterworks though. I want anything that's not a waterworks. I'm kind of desperate for this for some sort of change of pace. Tier 3 fetch and clear. 200 meters to the south. I mean, it's only a tier 3. Maybe I do just have to do the waterworks, you know? Maybe I'm just being silly by not taking the same quest over and over and over again.
I've got a job.
Where are you? I'm pretty sure I know you are, just on the other side of town. Should be pretty doable, and given it is Horde day tomorrow, I could, if I have some time, punch through that at some point during the day, and then, you know, come back and see Tradie, get my reward, and carry on thinking I'm awesome before a zombie rearranges my face holes. Oh, it's gonna be ambitious. I'm just trying to think about what defenses I actually have in my back pocket. I have electricity generation, that's not a problem. I have a generator and a battery bank and a shitload of batteries, so that's not much of an issue. The only thing I'm really concerned about is just, what am I gonna put up there? You know, I haven't bought any defenses of note, really. It is Tradie Potato Day tomorrow, though, so I can hopefully make myself some money and also maybe even buy some defenses. You're still growing, don't bloody worry about it. I need my oil shell to make some gas. Now that I've gone and mined everything, now I have to put it to use. So I just want to chuck on, if I put some fuel into you. I can't make stacks of gas cans at the moment. You need Grease Monkey, but what level of Grease Monkey? I do have quite a lot of points available. No. Yeah, that one. So it'd be tier 4 to get Grease Monkey to make more efficient stacks of gas cans. So I don't think that's really worthwhile. I'm not going to burn through that much gas anyway, given it's going to take fucking a day and a half to make you all. Holy God, are you going to take a long time? Instead, let's go like that. Put a whole bunch of time in for you just to make myself all of the glue I'm going to need. And after that, you can start cracking out some gas for me. In fact, you know what? That's too much. That's too much. Still too much. What's going to be 95 minutes-ish, somewhere about there. That'll do. Nice. Okay. So you're going to work your way through that. That'll be fine. And while I'm at it as well, so I have 14,000 stone. That's going to be fine. But I've also got, what, 3 and a bit thousand of cement. So I need you to really quickly make, like 1,200 sand out of you. And while you're cracking away, I'll get you working on this. Cheeky 1,000 out of you, and the same out of that one. When the other one's done, I'll swap it over there as well. And that's going to leave me with all of the concrete that I'm ever going to need. Bloody easy as. Yeah, so this is what I was a little bit concerned about. So I've got the battery bank, I've got the generator bank, I've got engines for days, I've got batteries for days, but I have nothing that actually is like zombie facing for electricity. I have no electric fences, which I do kind of want. I have an idea for that. I've got no turrets for my anti-ibis protection on the roof, and I've got no blade traps or anything, though those aren't as important as I think the other two are. So I think tomorrow, how much money do I actually have right now? I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, so 100 grand. But I'll just go like this. If that's an easy 100 grand, I'm just going to stack you like that so I can always pay attention to it. 100 grand there. So I've got almost $140,000 dues on me, but I have tens of thousands of dollars worth of gubs in here. So I need to go through and figure out exactly what I can and can't sell. You're still missing some sort of mods go into, so you've got an empty spot on you, you've got plenty of empty spots on you, so those ones need to stay behind. Anything that's got 4 mods in it is getting sold though. I might sell the blunderbusses as is, because I can't think of any other mods that might go into them. You need some mods too, but I'm gonna make a lot of money tomorrow. I need to repair them all as well. So maybe because I have so many mods left over in here, maybe I push tomorrow to raid that waterworks straight off the bats. Then I can do all my selling, make my money, and then buy some electric fences or something, or something of that note, I hope. Buy the things I need, and then spend the last couple of hours before the horde setting up the horde base. What could possibly go wrong by having the prepare the horde base for a horde be the last thing on the list? And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, shit, I've got no gunpowder. I've got no gunpowder. I do have a lot of the gubs that make gunpowder, but my chemistry station is busy churning out fuel. I might have to change the way that that's working. Give me you back. Gunpowder's going to take the same amount of time for 6,000 gunpowder. God, that's actually pretty expensive, but okay, sure. Let's get you going away then. Because then maybe instead, I should just make a second chemistry station. What does it take to make a chem station to crank out my other stuff? Having 2 of everything is usually a good idea. You're not that expensive, but you're reasonably expensive. And you take 15 minutes to craft. So it would be quicker to make a second chem station and craft the fuel than wait for the gunpowder to be done. Over the journey, I've accidentally scrapped not accidentally, I've deliberately, but now I'm regretting my decisions. Turns out decisions have consequences and I'm not super thrilled about it. I've scrapped all of the cooking pots I've ever come across. I have to make myself some freshies just to make myself a chem station. You are now done, so I can turn you off. There you go. Gobble you guys back out of there. I've only got one beaker at the moment, so that's going to get a little dicey. You can stay there. Then all I need, what was it, like a bunch of wood, some short iron pipes, and some forged iron. That's good. And make it in my crafting table. Chemistry station. I'm missing acid. God damn it, I knew there was something. Nah, turns out I'm shit out of luck because I think I spent all of my acid that I've ever got on making myself some awesome sauce. Probably worthwhile, but now I'm kind of ruining that. Well, instead then, sure, whatever. If you need all the time in the world, have all the time in the world, there's another, what's it gonna be? Like 180, I think it is, to go to the full 90. Up to there. That'll do. That's going to be cooking away for the next half a century, but oh well. We'll come back to that in several days and see where it's ended up. All of you guys can hang out back in here. You, actually, if I get that back again, you can go back in there for a rainy day if I ever need you again. Like that and like that. Oh man, there's so many things going on. What I do need to do actually is grab my repair kits and go through here and just repair everything that's... Oh, what's the cutoff going to be this time? Like, repairing you might make me a repair kit's worth back again. You definitely will, so I'll repair you. Baseball bat probably will as well. In fact, I think I have some bat mods that can go into that and make me some pretty decent money. So I think steel stuff that's like, it's like top tier stuff that's like 3 and above, but lower tier stuff maybe only 4s. Like an iron helmet isn't gonna make me all that much if I repair them. Repair you. May as well repair you guys as well. Just go through and get all this stuff to be about as good as it can be, so that tomorrow when I do go see Tradie, I'll have, oh, that's all my repair kits done. I'll have all that I need ready and waiting to go. Man, repair kits get used up very bloody quickly, don't they? I need to be a little bit more discerning about how I use them or when I use them. But like lower tier stuff like this, like pistols and shit, I may as well just scrap for parts and use them to make myself something cooler later on. I don't think they're worth all that much to me now. So with all that stuff repairing, I'm gonna have to go through overnight and like go through all of my different items and things and see which ones can take more mods, which ones can't, and how I can go about it. Might have to do some research to see if there is one more mod I can put into the Blundy Boy. He's got a stock, he's got a grip, he's got a sword or barrel mod. I don't think there's anything else, maybe like a cripplum? Oh, that might be the go, actually. I thought I had some spare cripplums. Can I make cripplum mods? I can make cripplum mods. Maybe that's the go. Maybe I'll quickly churn out a couple of those bad boys, put them in the blundies, get like $500 out of each of them. That might be some smart cricket, but I'll have to go and suss that out, come back and sell all my gubs, raid the waterworks, and fight the next Blood Moon Horde in the next episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of the Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.